morning and welcome to a new vlog. I am just getting ready this morning to head up to Medina. I've got to go see my godson and celebrate him graduating grade school. He's getting so big. And then I'm going to spend some time with my friend today, his mom, and we're going to go check out Little Italy, I think, and do just some wandering around and a little bit of shopping up there and definitely have a good lunch. So let's hit the road. ruffles ruined it? That's what did
They
it?
did.
That's what did it?
That's
The
what-
ruffles. Look at the poodle skirt with the fox. Buddy. Right there on the wall.
Oh.
But why? What is it? Oh. Uh-huh. It's not in the box anymore, though.
Your car is back.
Good morning. It was a lovely day yesterday. My hair is quite curled up though. I didn't wash it last night when I got back, and I got caught in the rain when we got up there to Cleveland, but had a wonderful day. Despite that, I got to see Vinny, who graduated grade school, so that was exciting, and got to congratulate him, spent some time with Renee. You'll have seen through like all the clips, we kind of did quite a little tour of the Cleveland area. We went off to the Botanical Gardens first, which it was raining. So that's why we went there first, because they have those greenhouses where you can go inside. So we tried to stay in there, but that's where I got caught in the rain getting in there. And then from there, excuse the mess behind me. I've got like papers piled up in that. Yeah, from there we went on to Tremont, actually, which I did not film at Tremont. Nothing was still like open yet and restaurant-wise, and there really weren't that many shops in Tremont. I had been to Tremont before, but it was when they were having their Taste of Tremont Festival, so I guess I just kind of thought there were more shops there than there were, but actually when I was shopping there before, it was because there were a lot of vendors and things, so there was really only like one shop, and we went into it, but it was very boho for my taste. However, we got to talking to her, the lady working there, whatever, and asked her like suggestions on where else to explore or go, and she's the one who suggested that Sweet Lorain's. Never had heard of it before. It's on Lorain Avenue in Ohio City, I think. But it was a little crazy. Like, I don't know. It looked like a hoarder's house, maybe, who had things for 100 years or something. They had a ton of stuff, but I don't know how you would find anything. I really don't. Although Renee found a vintage Christmas ornament that matched ones that she had from her childhood. Well, actually, her mom's childhood originally, or whatever. They were like from the 50s, but only because it was like in front of the display. But I think that that is like someone just took everything out of 5 hoarders' houses, threw them in one spot, and called it a store. I mean, nothing against Sweet Lorain's. I'm not trying to make it sound bad, but it's very cluttered. Very cluttered. If you really knew what you were looking for, I think the shopkeep probably would know where to find it, which is crazy in itself. But if you're just looking and trying to find things, I don't know how you would find them, because it was just a mess, a mess. I think that store actually gave me a little bit of anxiety just being in there even. It was crazy. So anyway, from there we went on to Little Italy, one of my favorite places to go up in Cleveland area, and we went in the shops up there, although I didn't find any treasures this time. Although if you'll remember, I had picked up my Infant of Prague statue in one of those shops a few years back, the big one in the dining room that still needs some work on his clothes. I've never gotten to that project. Anyway, I didn't find any treasures this time though, but I had a delicious pesto pasta late lunch, early dinner thing there. And we sat and ate bistro style on the sidewalk with people walking through. It just was really nice and quaint. And I love looking at that Italian pottery in that other store that, the Dolce Vita, I think it is, something like that. You'll have seen. But yeah, definitely a must-see if you're up in the Cleveland area to always stop at Little Italy. Love it up there. So yeah, that was my little adventure trip up to the Cleveland area and venture out with Renee, who I hadn't seen in a while. So that was nice to spend the day with her and of course get to see Vinny too. Let me know down in the comments, like, where are some places you like to go and explore? And let me know, too, if any are, like, in Northeast Ohio. Maybe there's somewhere I can check out and explore, too, if I've never been there yet. So, definitely let me know. And, yeah, that's all for this video. It got a little long with that. And if you are in this area and have been to Sweet Lorain's, too, I'm interested to know if you've actually found a treasure in there. Did it just pop out at you? You knew what you were looking for, or you dug around and looked? Anyway, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next week.